Okay, so your previous setup, as we discussed at the start, hands are too far back.
Yeah.
Left arm across your chest there, which put the hand in a weak position.
Because it was too far over.
Exactly.
It needs to be,
yeah. If the shaft if shaft goes towards your right leg, your left hand's not going to grip it. Yeah, left hand, left side, exactly, yeah. So now you're there, this hand naturally sits there. Yeah. If I push the hands back here, you're going to want to have your hand more around that way, aren't you? It will automatically force it underneath. And your shoulder's very level. So because of that setup, as you swung back here now, we saw quite a bit of swaying off the golf ball to try and move that club, because you couldn't turn properly.
It's all wrong, isn't it?
Well, you have to try and make adjustments.
It didn't feel right.
You have to make
robotic. It didn't
exactly.
feel. I'm thinking,
mechanical.
What am I doing, like?
Exactly. So it didn't quite catch him. If you can get the golf club in that sort of diagonal across your toes, okay, get it in your left hand there, and then put your left hand on the golf club with the club in front, and then from here bring your right hand. So your right hand there, so you tilt in.
Underneath,
so that now is giving you exactly. If you think about your hands are that way, your shoulders got to match up. Exactly, mate. Yeah, scratch your back. So there you go. So you get yourself better set up. Now you put your feet there. So you see your hands there now that felt way forward. You compare that setup to that.
Yeah, they can see.
Look at that there.
They could even come forward a bit there.
A smidgen. I won't go too. If you're happy, then it's some reasonable shots. You're more comfortable being nearer to
I've
here.
seen a couple of them sort of. That's a play. And I'm on that one now for a bit, and I'll play
exactly, mate. So then from there, you watch now as you turn. Your right hip can rotate. There's no sway.
No, that's just.
So you can just turn back. You turn back as you come back to the golf ball. You can shift your weight to target. Night hip can work basically to the golf ball. Lovely strike.
It just feels right. It just feels.
I'm just twist through to a target.
Because even with that, I'm not even coming through the ball because I just feel all.
Just like robotic and stiff and wooden. But again, a lot of that stemmed, and all the things you said at the start when I'm trying to do this, and nothing mentioned once about your setup.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And if you set up to the shot incorrectly,
look at my setup and didn't point that out.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I've got principles in swings, but I think for me, setup there is something we always like to try and see, and whether you've got
how much that's deviated. No, I would have liked to have seen when I had my purple.
Exactly,
Because then it's only
you
because
can compare and
with
contrast,
your head fried.
Yeah.
You're not showing where you were when it started going wrong. You're showing 6 months later, pulling your hair out if I had any, But
But yeah, I mean, I think for you, from your point of view, for me, golf is a tough sport. We know that. 100%. So getting yourself set up to the best possible way, if you can possibly do that, is going to give you at least a fighting chance. And most people who come for lessons aren't bad golfers. They just set it wrong.
They really well.
Yeah, that's the biggest frustration.
I can draw it round the tree. I can fade it round the tree. I can play shots like that. I'm tee to green pretty much in regulation. It was my chippers getting me down, and then they can't.
No, exactly. Yeah. And the thing is, when it goes from that good to that bad, it's like, oh my God, what have I done?
It was my chipping and putting. I was chipping a lot out there, and I'm thinking, well, if I just tidy that up, and then this goes wrong.
Go for minutes.
Does
that make sense with that setup? Yeah. So just get yourself going through that. So when you play on the golf course now, we'll go and practice now. Every single shot, dig diagonally across your toes with a club just to get that fist. So from there now, just let your arm just hang down, relax there. Okay. So that's how your arm. This thumb there is going out there. That's the diagonal this way. So this thumb just sits there. You see. Then you put it on there. It goes underneath, and there's your.
And that straight away is a lot more closed than I would normally play.
Stronger in it, rather than being here and trying to drop it across. Okay, mate?
Yeah, thank you, Gareth.
My pleasure, mate.